Yeah, there you go, mate. Hearts for eyes. Yeah, it's the new alert message, but the actual image is like gigantic, so it looks like that when I put it as a desktop.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
I started listening to Bob Dylan, and then I started listening to nothing but 60s rock. Mate, I don't know if you heard me between the breaks, but you can adjust the quality.
Eat this!
Jack?
Dressed a little more modestly than normal. Okay, good. And we got a fucking Emir.
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
Fuck yeah. I love that Jack is just like, nah.
Students aren't a trained military force. They need
I can't shoot. There, I can shoot. Oh, it's an Atlas, not an Emir.
get ready. More on the way.
More Atlas?
Shepard, keep them off us!
So yeah, I assume you listen to, like, the tried and true classics, right? Not any, like, new 60s rock that you haven't heard of?
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the Queen of the Girl Scouts would show up.
I like that title.
Camp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. That makes up for giving him the damn collector base.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. Base still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming.
Most of the comments were people telling Vietnam stories and people saying, wow, it's still relevant in insert year. I think I saw it every year since the song was uploaded. That's funny.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
That girl nailed it. She did. She knocked that out of the park. That is the exact thing.
No-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
That's trippy though, the Vietnam stories thing.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships. which
Not
gives us a
not so much the it's this year thing, which everyone does.
path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing you in.
High priority target, student ID 125D Prangley. Capture priority Alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to high-level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores. Considered prime candidate for indoctrination. Ooh, that's bad. and high-level enhancements for subsequent long-term infiltration relocation.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors.
Did we just do a fucking backflip?
Disable the magnetic locks.
Fuck yeah, Shepard can do a backflip on command. Fuck yeah, Shepard can do a backflip on command. I'm only a fetus. I listen to Queen. Oh, shit. Yeah, those are the comments, you know? Where it's like, I love Kiss, and I'm 5. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing on here? You're like 5.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
My mom once told me when I was fetus, instead of playing those classical music for baby development tapes, he put on Dead Kennedys. I can only imagine I listened to some kind of 80s alternative.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Isn't that the kind of thing you wanted to destroy on Pragia?
You know damn well it wasn't. Cerberus was torturing kids on Pragia. These guys are older, and they volunteered, and the only ones feeling any pain are the bad guys.
What's so valuable?
Well, it's like a biotic artillery strike.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, holding that damn biotic bubble up against those dead things. Ugh. I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
Fair point.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
Stick close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
I knew what you meant, though. Don't worry.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry.
Pick up that scope!
So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I'm only a fetus. I listen to the Pixies.
God, I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Just drink your juice. You'll be fine.
Drink your fucking juice, bitch.
I can't believe you and our teacher worked together. With both of you here. Maybe we've got a chance.
On you. Your biotics can barely lift 100 kilos.
Yeah, but at least I passed biomathematics.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
Cool. What the fuck is biomathematics?
Get out of here. I'm going to the beach.
Which beach?
Ilya?
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Something up with some hot alien women. I don't need something over here.
Well, then what do you? Hey. Or maybe when this is over, we could get some coffee or something?
You sure I wouldn't be interrupting your beach trip?
You wear that green dress you wore at Holly's birthday party. You can interrupt anything you want.
I think I can make that happen.
Aww, that's cute. I like that.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire. We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Just time your shots and stay safe. All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station...
Here's this fucking guy again.
9 soldiers cannot save you. All they can
I love that they got the most suave, gentlemanly sounded British guy to do their propaganda.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best. Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go!
I don't even fully know what that meant. My fucking bullets are no longer... Oh, they are shoots. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Somebody just compared Stranger Things to Akira. Why? Well, I've never seen Stranger Things. I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing as Akira, but like, why? Yo!
Ready for action?
Yo, this fucking armor penetration shit is unbelievable. I'm just shooting right through their fucking shields. That is nuts. Bang! Because both involve a kid being experimented on and escaping, except, you know, Tetsuo was monitored because of a psychic development bot experimented on. Aren't they both psychic, though? Come to think of it? I mean, I still don't think that Psychic Kid gets experimented on should draw an Akira. Not experimented on. Oh, right. I granted, I don't think, like, Psychic Kid gets experimented on should be a fucking Akira association regardless. I mean, Jack up there was also a Psychic Kid that got experimented on. Nobody fucking compares Mass Effect to Akira. And they shouldn't. That would be stupid.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium. I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, use that computer, Shepard. I have, like, so much money, and I don't use money for anything. You just know Jack's thinking, oh, there Shepard goes again. Picking up items in the middle of combat. Akira was more so about the protest and eventual apocalypse, and that was the only movie in manga that had all kind of political bullshit involving drugs, gang warfare, and then protest, apocalypse, post-apocalypse, Mad Max style.
Everyone okay up there? Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier. Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Yes, hurry. I will definitely do that instead of making sure that I've picked up every item off the ground. That reminds me of that movie Tetsuo the Iron Man. How did that happen? Nah. You ain't fucking leaving, bitch. Bitch, I am Commander Shepard. If I wanted through your barrier, I would just rip through it like fucking tape paper. Stranger Things is about how many 80s references we can make. How many 80s references can they make? Is it a lot? That has people getting fucked together. Just the name. Just the name. Exclusively that part.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
Fucking
Commander
David Archer.
David, you know her? Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks much healthier.
I remember you. The Normandy computer. Sorry.
No apology is necessary.
What? What's wrong, Salajol?
Has Grissom Academy been alright?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Fuck yeah, that went real well. 5 reputation, extra Paragon. Shouldn't Shepard's, like reputation be, like, the best reputation ever? The M96 Matlock. Oh, didn't we already have the M96 Matlock? Yeah, we already had an M96 Mattock. Oh, this is a Mattock 2, though. Higher accuracy, higher damage, lower fire rate, lower capacity. Honestly, if we keep upgrade... Oh, that's what if you pick up the same gun twice, you just get an upgraded version. That's really good. And then we can upgrade the capacity using a capacity, and then what is this? Accuracy? So that's really good. So upgrading to the Mattock would be... but it would really decrease our power recharge speed. The moment Stranger Things makes reference to Alan Moore comic, you goddamn bloody sack of vile, fascistic human garbage, you dare reference my work in your shitty TV series, you should be fucking ashamed of yourselves, you. Goes on for another hour. I'm kind of surprised they haven't. I don't watch Stranger Things, mostly because from what I have heard, it's all about the 80s. And I don't care about the 80s.
Looks like schematics for AMP interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Hey! Can I jump this garbage? Yeah, I can. Cool, we got some more armor. Probably fear the wrath of the comic book Rasputin. And they should. Is that a fucking Atlas? High priority target 262B Rodriguez. Capture priority Alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to very high aptitude scores. Despite limited biotic ability, considered prime candidate for indoctrination enhancement under Phantom Initiative. Dare I? You guys got it. My ass? Oh. Fuck yeah! The two men who created the unbreakable notion that comics need to be gritty and grim are also insanely different people from who could imagine getting into a fist fight, or in worst case, wizard duel. Frank Miller made the book Holy Terror enough said, and Alan Moore made V for Vendetta also enough said.
The shuttles are almost ready.
Did we win? I actually am not familiar with Holy Terror.
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
Can I just get in this, or is it just fucked? Oh yeah, you can get in it. That's crazy. Like, I'm familiar with Frank Miller. I've just never heard of her Holy Terror. Can I get through this door?
Right away.
Nope.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Holy Terror was supposed to be a Batman comic. Then DC said, "This is really, really racist. We're not printing this." So he slightly modified the character despite so clearly being Miller's version of Batman and Catwoman. Oh. Wow, really, really racist, huh?
She needs more than that.
Racist against whom?
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. What's your fire?
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez?
Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
I'm gonna go with battle.
Damn right they are.
Get ready for the big leagues, kids.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
That was great.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack...
I'll check in right after this conversation when I head to the bathroom.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Cool. We're making bank. Did we get any level from that? Yeah, we did. We can expand Shockwave now. More force? Or the distance? Honestly, I don't think distance... Like, Shockwave in this game goes a stupid amount. So I would rather the force increase. I don't think 15 meters is required for Shockwave. Let's see. This is from the Wikipedia section of criticism. Holy Terror was controversial upon release. Many comic book writers and reviewers argued that the novel's depiction of Muslims was Islamophobic. David Brothers of Comics Alliance, in a review of the book, felt that Miller's writing simplifies matters to an almost absurd level. The enemy in Holy Terror is not so much the terrorist organization Al-Qaeda, but the religion of Islam. Other critics of Holy Terror include Stan Lee and Grant Morrison. Huh. Alright, well, let's look at this art. And, oh. Oh. Okay, then. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I am back. Aside from pissing Sec has to grab a glass of unseen juice on Miller's art. Look, I can't do better. But that still doesn't make it good. I've seen Frank Miller artwork that's way better than that, though. Did he just get, like, lazy as time went on or something? Or did his art style change for the more abrasive? Kaylee Sanders. First Lieutenant Kaylee Sanders joined Grissom Academy's board of directors after she gave up her military career. When Cerberus' raid on the Academy was sorted by Commander Shepard, Sanders joined the Alliance engineers working to recreate the Prothean device found on Mars. Her past work as a systems technician, specifically studying the synthetic intelligence, has helped decode some of the complex feedback systems that control the weapon's energy output. Updated, some of Grissom Academy's more technically minded students were saved from Cerberus by Commander Shepard. They met up with Sanders, contributing their brainpower to some of the problems she's been tackling. Updated, David Archer is another refugee from Grissom Academy working on the device. Despite his youth, Archer's theories on interstellar cross-modulation have won him the respect of project scientists. Verpega, what is going on? How is your night? How is things? How you been doing? We can go ahead and mark off Grissom Academy. Which is send Grissom Academy students to offensive position, saving them. Nothing looking up the Riverside protest. Is this like another protest in the series of protests that's been happening? I'd argue his art was always kind of ugly, like in Dark Knight Returns. It's still ugly, but it looks pretty alright. And over time, it got worse. It's inconsistent in Dark Knight Returns, but it can get pretty good at points. There's some really bad shots, but there's some really good shots in Dark Knight Returns. But that is a terrible cover. By pooling their powers together, these gifted students from Grissom Academy can launch biotic artillery strikes that impact targets with the force of a bomb. The process is taxing but devastates enemy front lines. While they only had a few months of training, Grissom students are eager to prove themselves in the war. Peaceful compared to the other ones. Yeah, there are some peaceful ones, and there's footage of some peaceful protests that I've seen. Some of them were the cops are totally okay with the protests, and some were the police chief himself was hey, we put down all the batons, we're here to join you on the march. And those are nice, but then you see other protests and things are literally on fire and they're just shooting pepper spray at random people and tear gassing the crowds and arresting news anchors, or news correspondents, I should say. People are trying to bash the police in Riverside? For what? Just because they're police? Jack, formerly known as Subject Zero, may be the most talented biotic of her time. After helping Shepard destroy the Collectors, she was offered a teaching position at Grissom Academy by the Alliance. Accepting the position for reasons of her own, Jack continued to hone her skills while training her students. Grissom Board of Directors member Kaylee Sanders has vouched for Jack's energetic, if unorthodox, teaching style, impressed with the inroads made with the children under the rogue biotic's care. Sweet. Okay. Can I want to try upgrading, because we have a lot of money. We're not really doing anything else with it. I want to try upgrading the mat block. The Maddock.
I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
They broke a dark-tinted window, which police tend to look down upon. Yeah.
You have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
That is information. From Stephen Hackett. Hi, Commander. Didn't have time to properly thank you after you got us out of the Academy. Admiral Hackett agreed to send you this way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can with Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded students are staying back to help me out too. I'm watching them work. It's the future, Commander. The project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have to thank you for it. All the best, Kaylee Sanders. The inside isn't any better. All right, see what we got here. Oh my god, 9 viewers. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's way better than the cover. The cover is fucking god-awful. That's good. From Miranda Lawson. Commander, I heard about your stay with the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. We should talk. Safer in person. You'll find me in the Citadel. Day 24, Miranda. Beep bop boop. The beep bop boop was something I added. I was going to the bottom. Okay, I want to see if I can upgrade the Madhawk, because it says it improves weight, right? So if I can upgrade the Madhawk enough, I might be able to get it to a reasonable weight level. The height of the protest was around 4K people. Oh, shit. I missed one. They shot at protesters. I've seen it was around 200 that stayed past curfew. Some of the protesters threw firecrackers and bottles at the police. The height of the protest was around 4K. This is a poster Frank Miller threw of Spawn when the other artists doing posters for the new releases. Okay. That's highly stylized. It's hard to tell. So, I'm confused. You said it was a peaceful protest? I'm just happy there wasn't widespread vandalism. Oh, okay. So what you mean to say is like only a window and some pepper spray is pretty good compared to some of the others, right? No fires, yeah. This does increased one trash can was burned. Well, that's not that bad. Do I want higher shield regen or higher power damage? That's a question. Chest plating with auxiliary power cells that augments combat performance. Think I'll go with the damage, to be honest. Yo, helmet 4! Relatively new to the market, Mononic Visor is difficult to find outside Alliance space. This headpiece plugs into the rest of the user's suit, gathering data so it can adapt to the wearer's tactics. It boosts armor performance at critical moments to allow soldier to perform greater strength and speed possible. Handful windows broken. Actually, on this poster, because it was in Spawn comic, it got for 150. It's still in the book, though. Yeah, I tend to keep, like, my limited edition stuff in the, like, the books as well. Pistol melee stunner. That actually would be useful. Like a straight up full upgrade to assault rifles would probably be worthwhile. I think that Mass Effect armors and weapons look kind of funky. Yeah. Well, I think the weapons look okay enough. But the armor is just, like, straight garbage. Like, most of it. Like, there's some decent ones, but a lot of it is not great. I have X-Men trading cards in one of the Saberfix books. I actually own the whole set of books, not cards. Armor 2 skin tight. Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree with that. The Maddock. Okay, so this is a minor weight. Okay. This is a minor weight increase, but for a good amount of accuracy and damage. So, if I had lightweight materials, I could do even more with this. Weapon stability by 30%, magazine by 40%, armor piercing, precision scope increases accuracy. I'm gonna say armor piercing mod, and then I think weapon stability is probably gonna be even more useful than additional ammo. There we go. I'm willing to switch over to the Maddock. I know it's a bit heavy, but... You know Madhouse animated the Spawn animated series? I did not know that. Madhouse is really good. Here we go. Heat sink, 25% chance of not using a thermal clip. Additional, yeah. Actually, having 40% more ammo is worth more than having 25% chance of not using a clip. I think I'm willing to increase the capacity instead. If we could get... Maddock looks like a cross between the P90 and the Halo Assault Rifle. You know, now that you mention it, yeah. But in like a really ugly color. While we're talking about this, I could probably upgrade my handgun. I don't think we're going to get better than a Hurricane, frankly. I think the Hurricane is like the limit of gun. Madhouse also did the Japanese X-Men cartoon opening. Because of this, the opening looks great. Wait, who did the rest of it? Yeah, I think an upgraded Hurricane is definitely a good way to go. But what can we do as a pistol as opposed to the Predator? Oh no, we use the Eagle. So let's unupgrade the Eagle. And let's compare everything to the Eagle. An Executioner with a lower weight could be really good. Never mind, hang on. I don't understand the colors for the armor or guns. Some look like what the UN peacekeepers do. It's because our guns all come from different sources. Like the Executioner pistol here comes from a gang called the Blood Pack. Whereas, say, this right here, I believe, is a Geth weapon. Nope, this is an Asari weapon. And whereas the N7 Eagle is a human weapon, and so is the M3 Predator, I believe. So it's all about who created the weapon. Oh, this is by Elias Risk Control. Yeah. So this is a popular weapons manufacturer. This is like a Glock. And then this is like a military pistol, and then this is from like a gang, and then this is from... So the reason that there's so many different colors and designs is just like the manufacturer. I think the Acolyte... Okay, so the Acolyte has a lot of damage. I think an upgraded Acolyte could really get us places. Like, it does a lot of accuracy and a lot of damage. So I think a higher fire rate and a higher, like, capacity, because it's not set at 1. But I also think an Executioner could be a good upgrade. I don't think we're going to get better than the Hurricane. Because I don't think there is better than a Hurricane. The X-Men cartoon and superhero cartoons from the 90s minus Batman and Superman have aged really badly. I don't watch them because I assumed that. Designs make sense. Weird that you would wear a almost pure white suit. Well, stealth isn't a huge thing in Mass Effect because it's really hard to do. I think upgrading the Avenger... Oh yeah, is there no better assault rifle? Oh no, we changed to the Maddock. We don't need to upgrade the Avenger at all. So, obviously a Hurricane upgrade is going to be useful. But what I want to know is increasing the See, I wish I could use the particle rifle. Is upgrading the Acolyte or the Executioner going to be a better choice? Feel like G.I. Joe and Transformers age decently. Mostly due to contact restrictions, Spider-Man can't hit people, so every fight is him getting into a grappling match, including Venom. Here's what we'll do. We'll upgrade both of them. Here's what we'll do. We'll quick save, upgrade both of them, and then see which one is better. Ha ha! They also give your standard everyday cop fucking sci-fi laser pistols. Nothing wrong with sci-fi laser pistols. Batman and Superman managed to avoid this so cops and villains can have guns and people get punched. Age far better. I actually, if we had fucking Star Wars, Star Trek phasers, my god, this war would go super different. Star Trek phasers are fucking dangerous weapons. Alright, so we've got a level 5 Eagle. Let's compare that to a level 5 Executioner pistol. Not good. Level 5 Acolyte. Star Wars blasters are pretty cool. Star Wars blasters are useful, but not as good as a Star Trek phaser. Honestly, the level 5 Acolyte doesn't seem that much better. But it does significantly more damage. So I actually am leaning towards an Acolyte for now. I like the Star Wars Transformers movie with Orson Welles. Is Orson Welles still alive? Yeah, alright. So that's not a very... No, he's dead. Okay, I thought he was dead. That's not a very high but it doesn't... Oh, it actually increases my charge time, probably to make up for the Maddock. That's really fucking good, actually. Look at that. Okay, so we can modify this to increase armor piercing and pistol magazine. Apparently, the order you put this in changes how your gun looks. The huge blaster that the clones carried in Episode 2, according to legend material, practically powerful as modern-day artillery. Or has the range of one, I don't remember. Not when they needed to introduce characters for toys, so the toy company told them to figure out how to get rid of the old characters and introduce the new ones, so everyone died. I think the Maddock looks like the Halo BR now. We'll have to see it in Well, let's have to see it in action. Let's see. The Maddock is a medium-range semi-automatic rifle. It's semi-automatic? Ugh. The Maddock is a hybrid weapon with assault rifle's low heat production and a sniper rifle's punch. Marksman favor its increased power over that an assault rifle to bring down hardened targets. The lack of full auto setting is advertised as a feature rather than a shortcoming. God, I wish I'd fucking read that before I upgraded this fucking gun all the way. God fucking damn it. Why can't any assault rifle in this fucking game be a fucking assault rifle? Traumatized kids, angered parents, and became a cult hit among sci-fi fans and punk rockers. Let's see. N7 Hurricane. While some militaries pass on the Hurricane because of its low accuracy, the Alliance feels the gun's rapid firing rate offers excellent suppressive fire. Disciplined marksmen can use the fully automatic submachine gun to chew through targets with alarming speed. Alliance officers were so pleased with field results that the Hurricane is now many squadrons' standard SMG. The Acolyte 5s, designed for the Asari resistance, the Acolyte's barrels fires advanced ammunition similar to that of an impact-triggered resonant warp bomb, which has devastating effects on shields and biotic barriers. Specialized nature of the warp field means it does not pierce armor as effectively, but the target's biotics are expected to make up for that shortcoming. Also, I gave it armor piercing. Okay, so let's unequip the fucking bullshit and shove this shit back on. My goddamn Avenger. We'll give someone else a Maddock. That's 166, though. We've been needing to upgrade our shit anyway. We're not killing things fast enough, apparently. Cool. 177 weight percent. I'm thinking of the second gen at that moment. Weird gun number 2, Avenger. It's an assault rifle. Let's see if we can get an explanation for it. The Avenger is a common, versatile military-grade assault rifle manufactured by the Elkos Combine. It's accurate when fired in short bursts and deadly when fired on full auto. The modular design and inexpensive components of the Avenger make it a favorite in military groups and mercenaries alike. The rifle has a reputation for being tough, reliable, and easy to use and easy to upgrade. It's like a crap claw. That's how you know it's the best gun. Can I talk to my crew now?
That Jack is a mean SOB, but kind of hot. If you like that sort.
Where the fuck is Cortez? Is Cortez dead? It's Mr. Krabs' hands. There you go.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
Cool.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, let's go shoot someone. With our new guns. Let's see. Bum-ba-dum-bum. I have a lot of shit to do back on... Ram someone with this. That seems very not safe. That's how the game opened. We could go to either the Minos Wasteland or the Shriek Abyssal. We actually need to go to the Shriek Abyssal. So I guess that's where we're headed. Orbital bombardment.
Signal confirmed.
%50 of assets discovered. Cool, we got money. That'll help make up for all the shit we just did.
Reapers eluded.
Here's Orson Welles at 4-0. I'll check it out when we get the autosave. Alright, what do we got?
I have summoned you here for a purpose.
Oh, he did Unicron?
I found something.
Motherfucker. But yeah, if you think the armor is bad in Mass Effect 3, the armor in Mass Effect 1 is the worst ever. You never take me alive, Reapers.
Faster than light jump successful.
Found it.
Evasion successful.
I think I died.
I found something.
Yeah, it's like, it's even tighter. Even like the heavy armor is even tighter on the skin. And also they wore every gun on their back all at the same time. It made no sense. It's good they got rid of all of that. Okay, we're done with Shriek Abyssal. Oh, yeah, we're still being chased, aren't we? You'll never take me alive!
Evasion successful.
Let's see. Petra Nebula, Exodus Cluster, Anos Penis, Serpent Nebula, minus Wasteland. Alright. Minus Wasteland. Should have done what Halo did, base the armor off aliens. Is that what Halo did?
Signal confirmed.
I did not know that. Halo's weapons and armors are too bulky, though. It has the opposite problem. Can I not? Nope. Just nope. It's like, no, get out of here. Alright, I think we're good to jump to Citadel. Johnson is basically the black guy from the movie. You know, I don't know if I've seen the original Alien. I've seen Aliens, but I don't know if I've seen the original Alien. Alliance Docs.